What's a fantastic game? A little bit of this, a little bit of this. Okay, welcome back to another live stream. Okay, I'm here. I got my coffee, and it's Monday. It's a new week, and we're here to talk about the previous week's music. Okay, so what have you been listening to, and what are you trying to put me on to? Okay, we got new music out by Jack Harlow, Set Me Free. Listen, I haven't listened to it yet. I'm going to tell you that these are some of my songs that I'm going to be listening to for reactions that are coming out. So let's see. Let's review Kendrick Lamar and SZA Super Bowl performance, right? Okay, so Kendrick Lamar is occupying. I think he's occupying the number one and number three. I think he has like three albums, three of his projects that are on the Hot Billboard 200 albums chart. That's charting now, and I think him and SZA. Well, I know definitely he has the number one spot, I believe, for GNX, and SZA has the number two spot for Lana Deluxe, for the Hot Billboard 200 chart, and for the Hot 100, I believe he's occupying. He's fighting for the number one, I believe. Kendrick is. Mentioning SZA. SZA just released three new songs off of. Well, I guess now they're a part of Lana Deluxe, and I only listened to one, which was Take Me Down, and Take Me Down was pretty good. I'm gonna be honest, it sounds like everything else. The other one that I wanted to really listen to was PSA. I didn't listen to Open Arms because I like the original Open Arms, so I don't know if I wanted to just hear SZA alone because I feel like we already heard SZA, but I haven't listened to that version yet. Am I going to listen to it? Yes. Now, I didn't listen to the full version of PSA, but I did like the one part. You should go and cry about it. Ooh, whatever the run was, right? So I definitely think you should go check out Lana Deluxe and check out Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance. Make sure to stream his music, if that's for you. Look, you can go to my YouTube channel and stream my reaction of it. I watched it over on YouTube. That's up to you. Well, of course, we can't talk about Kendrick right now without talking about Drake. Drake has released some sexy songs for you, and I haven't done a reaction to it yet, but I am listening. And I haven't listened to anything because, number one, I have a dilemma when it comes to like listening to music when it first comes out. Like if it doesn't really excite me or I haven't listened to that artist in a long time, it takes me a while to get that attraction back to that artist again. I hope that's not really weird, but I haven't really listened to Drake since he dissed Megan, so that kind of like blocked me from like listening to Drake for a long time. Do I really care about the rap beef and all that kind of stuff? No, I still am a Drake stan. I love Drake down. Drake is one of my favorite rappers. Now, do I understand or overstand what they're saying about him being a culture vulture, about him being half white, half black, coming into the rap game, trying to, I guess, take over or be the definition of rap? You have people like Rick Ross and Future and J. Cole and Kendrick, who are all, and Metro Boomin, that came against Drake. But my thing is, when it was working with you, hey K Storm, nice to meet you. But when you had J. Cole and all these people going against Drake, like why? Why turn around and do that? It don't make no sense to me. Because all y'all worked with him before, so why is it an issue now, right? So it just been a little confused to me. So I kind of just been over in the back, okay, in the corner, streaming Drake, sometimes, not all the time, just in the back, streaming Drake, okay. So yeah, that's just a take on that. So Drake and Party Next Door released some sexy songs for you. Stay on the lookout for that update. I can't wait to share that with you. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good time. Sabrina Carpenter released the deluxe to Short and Sweet, and the notable song from that, because I didn't even listen to Short and Sweet, but she released Please 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 with Dolly Parton, which I don't know why. Dolly Parton is just handing out the features, okay? She's handing out the features. Now, from the reviews I've been hearing, it's trash. Please 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 is a wonderful song, but I was introduced to Espresso, and I think it's Feather. I think Feather's her song too. I feel like a feather or light as a feather when I have you off my mind. Now, I'm not saying I don't like her music. I'm just saying like it don't resonate with me, and I don't feel like it's for me. Okay, it's not. Yeah. So another person that I really want to get into is Skaiwater. I listened to his music and he did a collaboration with Lil Nas X maybe a couple months back. I know in 2024 he had did a collaboration with Lil Nas X that was really good. And he has just dropped his MIA album. And I haven't listened to any of it. And we're going to get into that. So I just want to put your heads up. We doing Skaiwater. We're doing some sexy songs for you. And we even add in Tyler and Sean Paul, Push to Start. It's been a lot of music that's came out, y'all. And I'm going to get to the ones that I already done. But right now I'm going over the ones that I haven't done. So Tyler and Sean Paul, Push to Start. I want to go over that one, but I don't feel like it's too much of a difference. I'm not sure. I heard maybe like 2 bars of Sean Paul, and it's Sean Paul. So, and I haven't heard too many people talking about it in the streets or on Twitter or on YouTube. Or on Instagram. I haven't been hearing a big buzz about Push to Start remix. Okay, I think we talked about Jack Harlow Set Me Free. Jack Harlow is just, to me, he's just attractive. He's an attractive white man who can pull off what he can pull off, okay? And I'm going to leave it at that. I like Jack Harlow, okay? Ever since he came out with, what's that song, Industry Baby with Lil Nas X, and he just really ain't flopped since then. Last year, he had a #1, right, with Lovin' On Me at the beginning of the year. So maybe this Set Me Free is supposed to replace, I don't like no whips and chains, but you can't tie me down. But you can work your lovin' on me, baby. Hey, what you say? Eat vanilla, baby. I choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. Okay? So maybe Set Me Free is supposed to be there. Let's go ahead. We're going to listen to that. Okay? So now we have Lizzo and Lil Nas X. So Lizzo came on to Instagram and she has like this video of, what's the character? Is it Pearl? Or is it from, it's one of these like horror movies where the artist starts out like, the actress starts out hysterically crying. I think it's Pearl. She's at the end credits. She's like hysterically crying, and then while she's crying, it turns into a smile. She's, like that. So I don't know what that means. All I know is we got a "Bye Bitch" poster, which is like Lizzo's staple to say like she's used to like walking away or leaving or saying "Bye Bitch." So she sprayed "Bye Bitch" over her Special album's art cover, which Special deserves so much more. It got a lot, and About Damn Time did go #1, but it was so many more gems in there, like Naked, Ready for Love. What's the other one? I Love You, Bitch. Girls. Really, the whole album. I played the whole album. Everybody's Gay. All of them. I think Lizzo is like a phenomenal artist. I don't care how y'all try to say she body shame artists and all that kind of stuff. Look, if I'm the biggest person on stage and I got some big people behind me and I'm moving quicker than you, yes, I'm finna be like, girl, you fat. Well, I'm not finna say you fat, but I'm like, girl, you gaining some weight, you gaining some pounds. If I'm the biggest person on stage and I'm moving more than you and you smaller than me, yes, we're gonna have some problems. I'm not saying that it's okay to be a bully and like I said, and call people derogatory or derogatory. I'm gonna have to go in the dictionary. Wait, how to pronounce derogatory? I think that's right. Girl, why you just didn't say it? Here we go. Derogatory. Say it again. Move. Why is it soundbar? Come on.
Derogatory.
Uh-huh.
Derogatory.
Right. So I don't think she want to call them any names that's derogatory. But listen, if we all big, like I said, I'm going to reiterate it again. If we all big, and I'm the biggest one, and I'm out here singing, dancing, twerking, playing the flute, and you out here can't move more than me, and I'm sitting here doing 3-4 things at one time, yes, you might get cussed out. Yes, you might be called big. Yes, you might be... I can't see Lizzo calling nobody a big motherfucker. I don't know, but, I think they settled. I think the case was dropped. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to go do that research on y'all own. I don't get into all that mess. You know, I touch on it, but really I'm here for the music. All right. So now we're talking about Lil Nas X, which my good sis was on live smoking. I said, oh, what's the part? Well, I don't think it was on live. I think he just dropped a video of him like listening to Hotbox, and it was one more song. I want to say it was Light Again. We're just gonna say Light Again for lack of the other song. I think he was listening to. It was another preview song, but we supposed to got Down South Hoes, Light Again, Need That Boy, and Hotbox. That's wait a minute. That's 4 singles. What album? Because I think the album was supposed to be titled Dream Boy. So it just seems like I don't know if he's waiting for the right time or I don't know, because I feel like this album, this project has been ready since last year, since mid last year when he teased the first, when he did J. Christ, I feel like the album was ready. So I don't know if they're changing like the direction or if they changed the director or some music videos or some samples ain't came back or it's just not the time yet for them to release the music. But Lil Nas X, it's been a long time. So hopefully we get Lil Nas X and Lizzo at the same time. And look, I don't want to hear nothing. Do you hear me? I don't want to hear nothing when they come back because all y'all doubted them. Y'all want to call her a bully, fat shame bully, and y'all want to talk about her like she ain't talented. Y'all want to talk about Lil Nas X, me too. And I'm sorry, y'all want to talk about Lil Nas X, say he ain't talented, he ain't got the drive, he ain't got the music or the calendar or the accolades behind him, which he do. Okay, so if he want to take a little break, he can. But me as a fan, as a stan, I need it. You ever seen SpongeBob? He's like, I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. He jumped on the set on Sandy Staples like he needed the water from the picture. When in doubt, where's it pinky out? Patrick said that thing is fancy, honey. Okay, another album that we need to talk about is The Weeknd, Hurry Up Tomorrow. Listen, I listened to like 11 tracks of The Weeknd, Hurry Up Tomorrow. I think it's like 22 songs on that album. And if granted that is some filler songs in there, you know, like interludes or whatnot, I just didn't have the mental capacity to sit in one sitting and just finish 22 songs. That's a lot, okay? Listen, now, but the 11 songs plus the interludes I listened to in that were fire. I'm about to tell you, hold on. Well, y'all already know, I just told you first 11 tracks. But I guess out of those, I'll tell you what my favorite ones are. And really, I just recently fell in love with Weeknd because I had an old friend from high school who kind of really is a big fan of The Weeknd. And I told him, like, look, I don't feel The Weeknd like that. He's just not something for me, okay? Not something easy for me to digest. I just don't like it. He always sad, always singing about something that's sad. But when he came out with, what's the name of that album? Don FM. Literally, I played Don FM out. Is there someone else alone? If you're hurting him, are you hurting me? And you know I don't wanna be. Oh, best friends. Oh, what we got is all your heart. Cause I get thirsty and tear us apart. I love you so, but I can't get close. That album was really good. A lot of people did not like Don FM. I don't know why. So Hurry Up Tomorrow, Wake Me Up is definitely, I think that was like one of the best like album openers I've heard of 2025. I Can't Effing Sing is good. South Paulo, I'm sorry, with featuring Anita. That song is just too long. You know, like it's a good song and the beat is good, but it becomes repetitive. Baptized in Fear, I love Baptized in Fear. That's a great song. Open Hearts, I really don't remember Open Hearts. Opening Night. I think Opening Night was something about where it was an interlude where the girl was telling him like you on a roll again, like you doing drugs or you know, or you haven't like come down off of the high of having all these fans. Now, it's a great storytelling project. Like it's wonderful. I just haven't finished it for. Yeah, it has 22 tracks. So yeah, I need a little minute. Okay. But I think Baptized in Fear is probably one of my favorites. Reflections Laughing is definitely one of my favorites. The whole album is good. Okay, all of it. I ain't listened to the rest of the 11, but for what I see, it's good, and I've heard good reviews. I think he had went number one to or challenging for a number one spot. I can't remember, or he got beat out by the Super Bowl. I can't remember. I think the weekend dropped. The weekend dropped before the weekend, but I think he dropped the Friday of the Super Bowl weekend. So yeah, I think he was fighting for the number one, but after the Super Bowl, you know, them artists. After we see artists performing at the Super Bowl and they do a good job, listen, we're going to go stream, we're going to go buy, we're going to go get them up. So yesterday's price is not today's price for Kendrick Lamar. So yeah, that's just how I feel about the weekend. Hurry up tomorrow. So I have done some reactions in the last week about music and performances that have came out. So like songs, like artists that I'm familiar with. Like if I really like the artist, you know, because when I say this, some sexy songs for you. I like Drake, you know, but I really kind of don't care for a Party Next Door. I'm more of a Ty Dolla Sign fan. Ty Dolla Sign makes better music or can sing better than Party Next Door. And I haven't even been seeing like TikToks, and we're going to talk about TikTok too. I literally just got back on TikTok. TikTok came back online on February 13th. Ain't nobody told me nothing. So literally today, I think is the 17th. Yeah, today is February 17th. So I literally re-downloaded TikTok yesterday, and I'm already posting back on there. So they've been saying this is not P&D's best vocals, you know, for our album. So that's why I'm not just, because I haven't listened to Drake since the Megan diss, just periodically sometimes. If he came on, I didn't mind. And plus I wanted to hear the rap beef songs, Family Matters and Meet the Grahams and all that kind of stuff. So I tuned in for that kind of stuff to hear the banter. Along with, what else I was saying? Yeah, P&D. I group P&D with like Bryson Tiller. Who's some more singing artists? Like Toxic Singing, but they kind of like categorized kind of rappers. Bryson Tiller, the Chris Browns, the P&Ds. Ty Dolla Sign kind of go in that category too, but to me, he's the best at doing it. You know, he raised all. Well, I don't know, because P&D kind of been around for a long time too. But yeah, y'all get the point of what I'm saying. So these are like my favorite artists that I was like, oh yeah, I gotta listen to these. And then I do singles rather than albums, because albums take more time, you know what I'm saying, to listen to. It's a lot more editing. Y'all understand, or y'all gonna understand, okay? It takes a lot of time, and I just wasn't that excited about listening to that album, because let me tell you something. Beyonce dropped Act 3, I would have been Act 3 in it up, okay? Gaga dropped Mayhem, I'm Mayhem in it up, the whole album, okay? Because that's just, those my girls. Those my girls. Those my twins, those my girls. So Young Nudie dropped That's Not Gangsta, okay? Listen. This is for all my trap niggas, hood niggas, all my niggas in between, okay? My niggas with wigs on and got French tips. Listen, this is a great song. If you're used to the street life and, you know, you don't want to do that no more, you understand that your life has been a journey, okay? Some things that you've been through, you know, it's difficult to come back from. And what he's saying is, girl, you might be in a difficult place, but you don't have to stay there. You know what I'm saying? He got people that's in his own family and his own congregation, his own team that trying to take him out. Okay? And he said, that's not gangster. Okay? Going out there spending all your money on the plug or to the pills and all that kind of stuff, that's not gangster. Now, you go out there and sell it to your community because they're going to have it anyway, and they're going to do those addictions anyway, and you double up your money. Do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But sitting around broke, not providing for yourself or your family, that's not gangster. Okay? So I did a reaction over to That's Not Gangsta over on my YouTube channel if you want to check that out. I think that's a wonderful song. I think that's one of the best ways to start off your 2025, by letting the youth know, because especially if you're influential about guns and violence and being a hood nigga, I think it's best that you put out a song like that and let them know that having an education and doubling your money and creating a business and creating generational wealth is the way. And being a bum, you know, doing nothing, just nothing for yourself, or going to prison, that's not gangster. It's not. Okay. We also listened to Infinity song Sinking Boat, right? Why should I worry about me a sinking boat? Okay. So we listened to the Infinity song. I think you should definitely check that one out. They're a wonderful group. I think that you should. They're black, and they're talented. So I think that you should check that out. We also looked at Dwayne Highway Robbery. Okay. So it's a highway. Oh, I ain't forgot how the song went. Let's play it. He's a rock star. That's why I'm like paying like real attention to him, because he's like really talented and I really adore his music. Let's see. Robbery. Oh, this is in Dwayne Thickums, okay? Because he had showed this part where he was on a truck or whatever, and he was like doing the music video. Y'all gotta follow him on Instagram if you choose to. But he was on this part where he was like, the director asked him, "Can you do some moves around the truck or whatever?" And he was just like showing his flexibility or whatever. He thick. These men be knowing what they doing. These men be knowing what they doing. They be gay baiting. I'm not saying that he's gay baiting. I'm just saying that the industry is very up to date on the gays being able to spend that coin. Okay, so that's why you have people like NLE Choppa and Playboy Max Q or whatever his name is being able to gay bait and then gaslight y'all into thinking like the gays are trying to push their agenda when they already know what they're doing and they gay themselves, allegedly. Let's throw Casanat and Speed in there. I Show Speed too, allegedly, honey. They just had a viral clip of I Show Speed and Casanat, I guess roughhousing, but you can't see past the bottom of your screen, or you just can't see it past the bottom of your screen. And Kai is doing some type of motion on I Show Speed and telling him to let it out. I said, but y'all talking about the agenda, but you got two straight men up here on Twitch, whatever, wherever you stream and watch them. With Kai Hand and Speed Laps, my some let it out, and they both yelling. Your children are watching that. Your young boys are watching that. Okay, listen. Ooh, too glossy. But and same thing about Playboy Max. Listen, he had a whole white female on there, caked up. So I just don't understand when the conversation becomes about the children. Only when it pertains to the gays. So the Baby and Young Miami drop I'm a Hoe Too. It's trash. No matter how much I love Young Miami, it's trash. The Baby, how we go from I don't know how to dance, make it lead, make it get up, put the hands on knees, make it get up, put the hands on knees. What's the other one too? I'm a high go. It was a TikTok challenge. I can't even think of the doggone song. But you make better songs than this. I don't care how much disdain I can have for the debate. I don't care about how much disdain I can have for the Baby because the ignorance that he spewed out his mouth about people having HIV and gay people being dirty. I don't care how much I want you to be canceled for that. You make better music than that, and that I'm a Hoe Too. And it's sad that y'all want to push this, or your industry or the industry wants to push this, because what is your message? Yes, you might say you're not having an audience to children, but even to adults, you want to push that you're a hoe? Like, that's... At the end of the day, because the day got to end, shout out to Glorilla. We all want a partner. The same way that the Baby was rapping in the end. I don't care how many miles she let run on that cat. If she cooked good and all that kind of stuff. This is literally the lyrics that he said in the song. If she cooked good, whatever, I ain't never coming out the house. Hoes stay outside. So I'm confused on how you a hoe too. So you saying you cheating on your girl? It's just a whole lot. And I just shout out to Zoe. But it's not working for me. It's trash. And Young Miami, you did what you could to say the song, but it was trash. And that's just it. I'm not going to keep elaborating on it. It was trash. Then we got Zach Campbell, that you may know him as a reviewer, of music. He's been doing this for years, at least 10 years that I know. And he's amazing at what he does. He is now an artist. He has songs like Away From You. He has songs like Hi. He's fabulous, and he released his live performance of High, and I want to say it was magnificent. Again, you can find these performances that I'm naming. You can find them on my YouTube channel at Shamar Miles, or youtube.com/Shamar Miles. You can find all my channels. But it's just something magical about seeing someone you follow for so long actually take actions and follow their dreams as being a performer, especially when you have all that talk about artists that majority of the world looks up to. If you claim to be Beyonce or Lady Gaga's daughter, or son, then you have to study and you have to put your money where your mouth is. You get what I'm saying? You can't be up here talking about this is trash, and then you put out trash, Or you can put out trash, but you have to evolve, okay? Then we have Holly Bailey with this short-ass song, and I'm sorry. Look, listen, I'm not cussing at you. I'm like cussing because the song is so short. Like, Back and Forth is literally a bop. Do I think it's one of the best songs that she has put out? I don't know. Back looking, take a look, this guy said you're an angel, 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 angel. And I'll be gonna know you, babe. Okay, so I think Angel is probably like the best song, like to show her vocal ability. But if you listen to Chloe and Halle way before this, then you already know that Halle can sing. I just think this song is too short, so Angel has to be like her best song that she released so far. It's like vocals, visuals, and like just the bridge all over. The music is wonderful. Listen, the Bailey sisters are talented. And we're going to have a conversation about Trouble in Paradise, how y'all did Chloe bold, okay? Didn't even get a nomination for the R&B category at the Grammys. It's like, is it time to change new management? Because I already said in my YouTube video, they don't have a problem with making music. They make wonderful music. And Chloe has done how many Instagram performances? Why is she not at the MTV Awards? Why is she not performing at Paris Fashion Week? Why is she not performing at the Grammys? Why is she not performing? What's going on? Like, y'all, Parkwood is treating them like they're not even artists. Like, I don't know what's going on, Parkwood. It might be time for the Bailey sisters to find them a new label. And maybe I'm speaking on something that I know nothing about, but from the outside looking in, it's just not looking good. Okay? Now, Chloe did mention, like, she played all her music that she had made for a producer, and her producer kind of told her from the outside looking in, like, girl, all your music sound the same. So if we can come up with a team, I'm not saying a writing team to write for them, or they could if they're up to it, but if you can give them some creative freedom along with tapping them on their shoulder saying, hey, girl, I think this would be great if you try this, girl. I think this will sound better if you harmonize it here, girl. Or, involve a little bit more people, who you trust to unbiasedly tell you about what your music sounds like. So, yeah. So you can find that reaction over on my YouTube channel. So then we also did Duran Bernard, Impact. Listen, we say the best for last. Duran Bernard is so talented. I've been listening to Duran Bernard probably since, 2018 at least? When I was, no. Yes, because I was in college in 2018. No, it would have to be 2020 when the pandemic started. I really fell in love with Duran Bernard, but I already knew him to be a background singer for Erykah Badu, because Erykah Badu is one of my favorite artists. It literally probably goes Erykah Badu, Beyonce, Gaga, Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat. Those are probably my top 5 artists of all time right now. Yeah, as women, and then Patti LaBelle. So that's probably my top 6. Yeah, so Duran Bernard is just really talented. He can really sing. He can whistle tone. Y'all really have to check out Duran Bernard. I don't understand I don't know if he's gay, the reason why he's not being pushed. Well, allegedly, because I don't know what his sexuality is. I just know that sometimes he makes queer bops, okay? Listen, Impact is really something special. And he's about to drop an album. I can't think what date he's supposed to be dropping his album. Let's see. Let's check it out before we get ready to get off of here. I step on your toes, and It comes out tomorrow. His album comes out tomorrow, Bloom. And the track list is 15 songs. I'm ready. And that's all I have to say. Just know y'all gonna be getting that because that's my twin, that's my girl. Alright, Shantastic Gang. This has been 2 Minute Attack, New Music Friday version. Okay. I got 2 Minute Attack on all my videos, but this one is the New Music Friday version. I can't wait to see you in a new reaction. Make sure to get in the comments and comment your song or some song selections that you would like me to hear. If you stay here this long, make sure you type down in the comments New Music Friday. If you're watching this on a replay, I appreciate you. Thank you for taking your time out to watch a little bit of this and talk about music with me. Like I said, give me some suggestions so y'all can put me onto some box because sometimes I just be listening to the same thing, okay? And I'm going to put y'all onto my Apple replay for 2024. I think it was pretty much Beyonce, Megan, and Doja. And I think Chloe made the list too. So, yeah. Oh, so Chloe would be number 7. So, I guess we go over again. It would be, who did I say again? I know I said Beyonce. Who did I say again? Look at me. I said Beyonce, Gaga, Patti LaBelle, Doja, Megan, Chloe, Erykah Badu. Yeah, those are 7. And honorable mention, Jill Scott. All right, I'll see y'all later, Shantastic Gang. I'm out of here. What's a Shantastic?